Hi there. Would you like to learn how to sew a gown that flatters every body type, hides the tummy, and looks expensive without being complicated? In this video, we'll be making an inline gown from start to finish. In the next 17 minutes, I'll show you how to cut a fabric and sew it together even if you're a beginner. No darts, no zipper, just clean wearable style. If you follow along, you'll walk away with a gown you can finish in one day. My name is Mitchell. Welcome to Mitchell Fashion Academy. This is how I folded the fabric. This is the length of the ankara, which is 45 inches. I folded the length like this. Take your time to arrange it. After folding the length, I folded it the width. This part will be double, while the other side will be 4. This side is 4. Alright, let's get started. This is the starting line. On this line, mark the shoulder measurements divided by 2 plus half-inch seam allowance. From that line, mark the shoulder to bust measurements, which is 13 inches for this. And the shoulder to the waistline is 20 inches. This is the waistline. This is the bust line. The shoulder slant is 1 inch. The neck width is 3 inches and the depth is 6 inches for the front. Draw a straight line from the neck width to the shoulder slant. On this 6 inches neck depth, measure 1 inch. Connect to the neck width like this. The neck depth for the back is 1 inch. Make your curve like this. The armhole line is 11 inches. Please note that the measurement started from the shoulder slant. When I place my tape on the shoulder line, the armhole line will be 12 inches while the bust line will be 13 inches. So there is 1 inch difference between the two. I'm making sure the measurement is accurate. On the bust line, mark the bust circumference divided by 4 plus 1 inch is and your seam allowance. Mark the same measurement on the armhole line. On this part, find a midpoint. Make a curve from the armhole line to the midpoint. I mistakenly curved from the bust line. I will correct that. The curve should start from this armhole line, not the bust line. I've made a correction. This is the armhole line and this is the bust line. Add half-inch joining allowance to the shoulder like this. We're almost done with this part. On the waistline, mark the waist circumference divided by 4 plus 1 inch is and your seam allowance. This is a free count, remember. You can decide to make it 1.5 or 2 inches is depending on how free you want the gown to be. Connect with a straight line like this. I'm measuring down to the full length. This is the full length of the gown, hemming allowance included. On this line, you measure the hip circumference divided by 4 times 2. So if the hip circumference divided by 4 is 10 inches, times 2 is 20 inches. So that's what you mark here. You can multiply it by 3 depending on how full you want the A-line gown to be. Then you connect with a straight line to the waistline. This is it. This is from the hip line down to the hemline. I'm going to cut now. I'll cut the back neckline first, remove the fabric, then I'll cut the front. I'll also cut my lining for the front and the back. This is it. The front and the back have attached the lining. This is how I'm going to join the shoulder. I'll bring the two ankara together like this, right sides facing each other. I'll pin it. I'll sew like this, only the ankara. After that, I'll bring the two lining together like this. I'll turn it inside out. Okay, let me repeat that. Put the ankara inside, then bring the two lining together like this. You turn it inside out while holding it. Okay? You put it together like this, you pin it, then you sew it. This will make the stitching to be invisible. After pinning, you go ahead and sew. You have something neat like this, the stitches will be invisible. You do the same on the other side too. This is it. This is after sewing. This is the back. This is the front. This is where I'm going to put the pockets. I measured from the shoulder down to 18 inches for it. This is the pocket. The length is 12 inches and the weight is 7.5 inches. I'm going to place it like this. I'll place it like this, right sides facing each other. I'll pin it. I'll take the second pocket and place it on the other side. making sure the right side of the pocket is facing the right side of the dress. I'll pin it. After pinning both sides, you are going to sew like this. You also sew the other side. Next, you sew from here to the pockets like this. Sew from here to the pockets, round the pockets, then to the other side. I'm not sewing the pockets. This is what it looks like. I also folded the hemline. Moving on to the sleeve. These are the two sleeves. I'll use this strip of fabric to make gathers on the sleeve like this. This is the wrong side. I'll place the strip of fabric on the sleeve like this, right sides facing each other. Then I'm going to gather it and stitch it down to the sleeve. Then for the second layer, I'll place another strip of fabric on the sleeve like this, making sure the two right sides are facing each other. Then I'll also gather it. You can place it 2 inches above the first layer. I've sewn the 2 layers and I attach the sleeve to the armhole. Put the neckline together like this so you find the midpoint. Mark it. Next, with your measuring tape, you measure around the neckline. I got 23 inches. This is my strip of fabric. This sewn part will be in the middle at the back. The width is 5 inches. And put it on fold like this. This sewn part has to be in the middle on the back like this. I'll use my pin and hold it down. I'll continue pinning it till I get to the center front. Pin and sew. I will do the same on the other side. After pinning and sewing it, this is what I have. On this part, I'm going to measure ½ inch. So I have ½ inch there. Make a slit on the side using that ½ inch as a guide. The slit should be slanted. The slit shouldn't pass the ½ inch. This is where my stitching stopped, and that is where the slit started, and it stops on the ½ inch. So I'll put it inside like this. I'll also put the other sides inside. We make sure it's properly arranged. Fold this half inch inside like this. I am going to sew it like this. Sew it straight. Before you do the sewing, you pin it down to secure it. After sewing it straight, I'll cut off the excess and interlock it. This is it. After sewing and interlocking, this is the wrong side. I'll turn it to the right side. This is the right side. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Leave your questions in the comment section. I hope to see you in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.